Earth orbit. ISS, International Space Station. JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratory. LEO, Low Earth Orbit. PPP, Public-Private Partnership. Introduction. Why boldly go? Why should we go to the asteroids? For that matter, why should we go to space at all? In the movies, space is full of exotic planets and strange aliens. But the space we can actually get to, for all the beautiful pictures we see of solar system worlds, seems lifeless, cold, and hostile. Is there room in the cosmos for us? Do humans have a future that spans many worlds, or are we limited to Earth alone? That depends on how motivated we are. What would that motivation be? In the science fiction TV and movie franchise Star Trek, the crew of the Starship Enterprise boldly go to explore strange new worlds where no one has gone before. Captain Kirk and his crew did it out of a sense of adventure. This very human urge to explore is often used as the main justification for going to space, and there is surely something to that idea. We do love the thought of setting out for the unknown. The problem is that decades of justifying space travel this way have not got us very far. In the course of 50 years, only a few hundred people total have gone into orbit just above our atmosphere. Telescopes and robotic spacecraft have uncovered more and stranger new worlds, yet no people have set foot on these worlds. Why not? Well, for one thing, space is expensive, and there's the rub. In the 23rd century setting of Star Trek, money is obsolete. Anything you want is made in a device called a replicator. So the thrill of exploration is reason enough for the crew of the Enterprise. For us, though, choosing to put our tax dollars into pure exploration for its own sake is a real dilemma. There are so many other demands on those dollars. Is adventure travel for a few astronauts and armchair travel for the grounded public worth that price? In our early 21st century world, we have made the choice, and it was no. Boldly going into space just hasn't happened. Only a few people are now in space, and they are all on quite short visits. Also, as the mantra goes, space is hard. Rocket science is unforgiving. A single small mistake can lead to total failure, a spectacular explosion. But other technologies were similarly precarious when they began. Sailing ships were often lost at sea, and steam engines in trains and ships frequently exploded in their early days. But that didn't stop us. Solving the technical problems is not the real barrier. Space is hard, is true, yes, but it's also a way of giving up. What we need is stronger motivation. If we are to see human exploration grow to match the scale of the solar system, then we need a compelling reason to get off the comfortable couch that is the Earth. Motives are vital. They are why we do anything. We are all called to action by a few powerful forces that get us moving. A trio of big motivators gets us to do a lot: love, fear, and greed. These have in turn created immortal literature and art, raised great armies, and led us to the ends of the earth in search of gold. And these are the motives that will get us into space. Here's why. Our love of understanding our world, the need to know, draws us to scientific inquiry. The asteroids, as we will see, are deeply implicated in some really big questions. Fear of our own destruction, be it on a local scale or of the annihilation of the whole human species, tells us that we need to track down any killer asteroids out there that could hit our home planet. Our greed for the riches that are out in space, riches that could bring great benefits to the whole world, drives us to draw up a new map of the solar system, a map on which many asteroids are marked with an X for "Here lies treasure." The promise of all three motives holds our attention. They are the starting point of this book. That said, the great motivators don't always point in the same direction. Traders on the stock market, for example, are always balancing